She's ready for her base coat. It's always a good idea when you have your base coat to make sure that you have opened the top before you started your manicure, otherwise it's going to be very difficult to open it now. So with all of the polishes, the base coat and the top coat, it's always 3 strokes, 1, 2, 3, never getting the polish on the cuticle or the skin. 1, 2, 3. If at any time you get the polish on the skin, you need to take it off right away, but it's not going to be so, you're not even really going to see it with the base coat. But you do want to leave, you should have probably about 1 millimeter around the entire nail plate that does not have any nail polish. That way you're going to ensure that you haven't got any on the skin, and it actually can make the nail look a little bit longer and thinner if you do just leave that 1 millimeter edge all around the nail plate that doesn't get touched with the nail polish. If 3 strokes is not enough with your nail polish and you've missed an area, don't go back. It's going to not be, it won't be a very smooth finish if you go back. Just leave it until you get to your second coat, and then you'll cover it with your second coat. You are going to need a good polish that's not runny and thick. It's almost impossible to get a really good polish if your polish is not a nice consistency. So then you just let this air dry, and once this is dry, we're going to go in with the color. Wipe off 1/2 of your brush on the neck of the bottle, and then you should have a little bead that's ready to do 1, 2, 3 strokes. You should be able to get all of that nail covered in 3 strokes. If any of the polish happens to touch the skin, you can take it off at this point with a cotton-tipped orangewood stick with a little bit of nail polish remover and just come around on the skin. Okay? And it's a good idea to do that when it's wet, not when it's dry, otherwise you'll have a really tough time. Okay? So same thing when we're in there, 1, 2, 3. And if at any point you get some on the skin like this, just go in with a cotton-tipped orangewood stick while it's still wet and take that off. So just come right around in there. You shouldn't ever be getting very much on the skin, but if it ever happens to get just a little bit on there, just come in with your orangewood stick and take that extra off. What we're looking at here, her nails are complete with the top coat, and if I was to look at these nails, I'm looking to make sure there's no polish touching the skin whatsoever, and it's a nice even shiny polish. I'll show you one of the nails where we did touch the cuticle and the difference in that one. This one here, we did touch the cuticle, and you can see even coming in and trying to take out that polish, the skin still stays just a touch bit stained in there. So it's still not a perfect application there. If you can avoid ever touching in on the cuticle, you will have a much nicer polish application in there. Okay? So no skin, no nail polish touching the skin, and 3 strokes of polish should do it.